Good evening, folks. We're back with a new game, Walkerman. Prologue, the thing in the wield. It's a visual novel, been translated by Sekai Project, I think, and published. I don't know much. I know it's about a man, a guy, becoming a monster hunter. So let's take a look. The broad light of mid-afternoon drapes over the north, casting its rock-bound slopes in a grassy grove. And also in their shadow the weird gnomes, stretching up foothills and lapping at cliffsides. So grove untouched by axe or spade, and now and then a bird song warbles. From the trees, warbles. At the mouth of the bluffs, the trees squeeze between a pair of cliffs and spill out again. A small clearing stands here, a stream bending round its borders, and these joins draws, fingers, and cliff sides in virgin ornament. Dear God, wait a second, guys. Just taking my cell phone here. Let's go. Snap, snap. The twig snaps underfoot. A pair of swifts take off from the perch, startled by the noise. We shoot across the clearing, the cries heralding the arrival of a boy. The one winging his way through the trunks, between the trunks. A thin, but with muscle, a farm boy's blade. Breaking the brush has made his skin slick and breath heavy. At the edge of the tree line, he rakes a forearm across his brow, plastering a few loose strands of hair against his face and sides. Well, looks like I've gone and got my dumb ass lost in the bugger. Light breeze passes through the clearing, lifting a tussle of sweat-mated hair from my forehead. The feeling is refreshing, but it only lasts a moment. Then the temporary climate of a northern summer feels furnace-like beneath its leather halberd. Pull down the chest's pieces collar, release a fume of that swampy heat trapped inside. After blowing a few breaths on my shirt and across my naked chest, I set off for the far side of his unfamiliar glade. Naked chest? But he's 19. Man. That's some vague puberty there. Not the way self stick. Thick with catch me kill me vines. Torn creepers have ripped themselves from trunk to trunk with almost spider-like violence. So nature's defiled. I pick my way through. The going will be much slower now, thanks to the catch-me's. The bite of the thorns remind me that I'm a stranger in the wild and don't want it here. I place a memento from eons, unwitnessed by a man's eyes, nor named by his tongue. He waits a time when this will be true again. Where the hell am I? Over vine and under vine, I got twisting my way through, and I reckon I should have struck the coast by noon. But the sun is almost sinking towards the horizon. Briefly, I considered turning back, but I doubt I could even find a homestead by now. Instead, I've probably just deviated a bit. Anyways, I do have a habit of letting my mind wander. That's a bad idea in the forest. I got a funny way of imagining things too, you know. Alright, Jorgen. Let's run over this one more time. That retakes his position, 20 some places of food. Check your inventory. What do I have here? 4 burnt bones, sweet, determinable. This food should be for a chicken, but then using a hawk. Victims have had this bones from a poacher. Okay. Platinum coin. Midgar is great attempt on minting the metal. Let's go full silver. Nor, despite Slucher's appearances, it has no coinage value for metalworking. Oh boy! Front of this depiction of King Felix, Midgar's previous monarch. The reverse side bears an image of the Great Temple. Sure. And a slip me dagger. Huh? Okay. Thin design allows them to slip between the chinks of the halberd. Sure, so I have some old bones, a worthless coin, and a broken dagger. That's good. I check my inventory. Got everything? Yes. Yeah, that. Alright, then here come the analysis. Sure. Show me one, and now let's see what it is. Let's try it. Why? I fished the platinum coin out of my pouches and loaded it onto the grass. Begins to show the floor again. All the coin is. Let's see, keep his foot on it. Gotta keep your foot on it? You got it. But that alone ain't gonna stop me, is it? You can't just trigger on rule and Spectre trap. You know, it's like how a smith grabs his mat of tongs and pins in between the hammer and the anvil. He picks a few tools, right? So go ahead and try another one. First one, the bonus next, aim for his feet. Circles around with it. He strikes his ceiling. Oh. Shit. Well, that's the point, right? Okay, so what's this? Is this a game? We have powers, I have to make rules. He hoists himself onto his feet on the ground. What with the third item? I'll just tell you what I was gonna do. I'm face towards bone, I'd be face towards to try to shuffle around with my feet on the coin, the other on the dagger. You're having a hell of a time getting over here. That's the way you want, trapped in their rules like that. Swing in 1 2 then. Mother of Mercy. Oh, Mother of Mercy, no! Don't take a swing at that. Not too so up and can't even go far at you. I'm be too cautious, I don't pushing things on just get that upper hand. A lot of new guys bite it like that, he says. And his eyes turn upwards, and for a moment I think I'm about to lose him from one of his spells. He collects himself, shaking off memories like a red dog, and continues. If you want to manipulate rules, you're gonna need items. Oh, so it's I can create rules, okay. Not just any item. And ones with a lot of properties. That's what triggers the rules. The team has properties. Jorgen, take this one for example. They got a couple, they're gone, some pepper, and well, then you got a clue what kind of bird they were eating. That's property 2, by the way, they can get kind of abstract. Not all properties revolve around items either. You can pretty much anything from what you ate for breakfast to the color of your hair. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the bones. And my rules was that I have to keep facing towards burnt objects like those bones. So if you had another burnt item, like you use a torch or something, that would just drop. And so we will. Got it? Yes. Those properties. Got it. Some kind of action for me anyway. I'd say I can fit down on each of them. Share some kind of property, right? Both useless. I didn't think of that. It's platinum. But the bones aren't platinum. Oh, he was asking about the dagger, but I didn't throw the dagger. And the bones aren't made of... Yeah. I don't know. Okay. You don't want to be a fair fight, trust me, I get it. Yeah. Hopefully that's at least gets you a general idea. Have the idea is one thing, now the execution. That'll kill you. Laughs, I groan, and laces on a few more days until you get away from the sense of humor. Oh, the execution, that's gonna kill you. She came from Eden, a recon, and the pouches are your costume. The pouches that I gave them to me when I announced my intentions, joined the next endorsement. Looks after dusk, Walkerman. Okay. Okay. Sometimes called pouchers. Poachers? Pouchers. When they stuff legends or if they still play conversation, people pay big coin for someone who knows how to handle the night, even if they don't enjoy seeing him in the bed. There's something else that out there when the sun goes down. Something terrible. Your name, your mansion, their existence is veiled by metaphor and followed swiftly by nervous token gestures. Strict etiquette coddles man's fragile mind. He can retreat indoor at the dusk and pretend that there's nothing out there. He knows why the night puts him to shivers. In the morning someone will be gone except for a pile of clothes. That's all that's left when they're taken. It's the only time anyone will go looking for a Walkerman. So it's like Witcher. I'm a beast hunter. I thought it was more like a monster hunter, like I go after monsters. No, I'm okay, but nobody wants a poucher around for a moment longer than it takes for him to get the job done. Profession's an eyesore and many other things that are left ignored. Sorry, wicked rumors surround the walking trade. Rumors, why do this? Honestly, I can't say. Maybe my hermitage is bringing me to lunacy. Hermitage. Over the years, I found myself entertained the notion of becoming a Walkerman. It was like at first, I thought the idea, then I began to deny. It is if I were being put along and I could scarcely go a day without feeling another stronger thud. Eventually I put common sense aside and capitulated to the idea. I don't care about the rumors, I don't care about my dad. Let's see the walking trade. Walkerman are supernatural hat catchers, decidedly necessity. Because not just anyone can fight them, even an experienced poucher can send change to toe-to-toe confrontation. Walkerman are only capable because they specialize in those things one weakness. The rules. Oh, okay, I get it. The rules. They always follow rules, bizarre restrictions to their otherwise fair behavior. And no choosing seems to be the same as rules either. Oh. They are only a few celebrities. They only come out at night and they can't enter buildings. 3 buildings, all it takes is an ajar door or open window and they are free to enter. Man, that's bullshit. Not that I don't believe it. I mean, if someone forgets, like, whoa, I'm gonna take a shit. Go to the shit house outside and forgets the door open. Werewolves. The pouches. Don't look at their pouches around as a fashion statement. Increase the chances of having something that might trigger a rule. Oh, okay. And they serve as a warning too, required by law. Dangly statues of pouches that click and rattle and let everyone know who's around. Okay, that's fine. A scene about wild and without Anne. Its halls of vestal green are broken only by patches of sky, with a thin brown colonnade tinseled in their catch me kill me vines. What the hell does catch me kill me? Sounds unnecessarily. complicated to say. I bend forward, hiking my rook higher onto my back and tightening the straps down. Fresh rivulets run down my brow, and into my eyes, stinging, and I blink them away. Temptation feels too strong. I drop down, leaning against the trunk. My head has resting on the roof canvas of my pack. And as I lay here, I cannot help but remember those tall tales of men who lost themselves in the wield's belly, and escape only to discover the graves of their grandparents. What the hell am I doing? Just a quick breather, I tell myself. Oh, a break in the canopy provides a window to a luling sight. Using a wide row over her, languid like drunks, rambling home. Let my arms go limp against the forest floor and wonder at what kind of an error might have led me astray. This trip I made several times before, after all. I wouldn't dare be seen by someone in Midgar, so I always make the town alone when it came time to get supplies. So I friends in the city stayed back then, though they were fewer each time I visited. Once I became comfortable living off the homestead, however, my trips to Midgar ceased, hunting, fishing, and gardening, while the time away and put food on the table. We all met together, 8 years, and I feel like I can remember a single day of it. The old man seemed content, but I think we both knew that I couldn't stay out there forever. I told me I wanted to walk the night, so then did the spell seem to break. Regardless, our last conversation was melodramatic as one might expect. Well, Jorgen, today's the day. He tilted his chair back and seemed lost to nostalgia for a moment, probably reminiscing about his days as a Walkerman. I'd always felt that I wasn't fond of his walking days. Never liked to talk about them. Crow knows. Didn't appreciate it when one of them paid a visit to our cottage either. No matter hazard that they've been the source of the nervous tics he's been accumulating over the years. There was a dull thud as Dad came rocking forward in his chair, ready to lose another volley of caveats. No, the army sword might be old, but he ain't no liability. We rap and cut the heel every now and then. I've been drawn on and I slip in and out of attentiveness. Sometimes his enthusiasm seemed almost like relief. But I can imagine the reason he want to see me go. The halberd and the little bearing belt too. You gotta remember, take care of your. And I can shake the notion that there's something about his reaction. But he never asked what my reasons for having to go up nights. I had excuse loaded up like a spring trap, just waiting for him to inquire. He never did. He summoned my attention then, snapped of fingers. Oh, do me a favor though, as he had asked, and his request rang with the note of fatherly concern. Yeah, Dad? Get involved with those boys that Gregor's with. Was that bad of a kid, but that ain't the kind of company for an honest man to keep. I didn't give much thought up to that point as to what my cousin did in the city-state. Polite, seeing as how you were gonna be staying with him and all, but then go shaking hands with the horrible boys. Ring a bell, those dogs that Gregor got involved with a few years back. That's another thing, Eugenie. Don't go get involved in any kind of politics. None whatsoever, then in your place, you understand? There's some people out there, comma, he warned, gesturing with his left hand, and my eyes drew to the scar run the width of his palm. Catch my gaze, he protected his hand and replaced it beneath the table. Well, let's just say the knife ain't the only thing you should be aware of. We stayed in silence for a while, and though he still hid his hand, he could tell he was rubbing his thumb along the scar. One who had refused to fade over the years, leaving a wicked crack across his palm. I think it served him as a constant reminder of the departure from the once great city-state. Midgar. By first generations, the world had quaked with fear of its raiding season. Every winter, the sea state was having activity, with raiding craft smothering the harbor and butcher Americans jockeying to get above the goods. That all ended 11 years ago. What the hell is happening here? Europa had always been a favorite target for the raids. The barbarians and the loose divided petty kingdoms made for easy marks. It was throughout that sulfur religion got had recently reunited kingdom in confederation, and under the guidance of the ecclesiarchs, the Gotland confederacy had prepared again before for the raiders. One petty kingdom acted as the lord, refused to pay their annual tribute, and returned Minigai boy with his head nailed to the head. The actor smelled of bait, but indignation proved the stronger motivator. So, Hoa the Winter set out to Godland's shores, 2 days sailing from the city-state to that petulant kingdom. Oh, okay, so Mitigar was like a barbarian. Okay. On the second day, the wind parted, so the raiders slided their oars and began to drag themselves across the brine. They sat anonymous in their creaking seats, their faces hidden beneath nasal helmets, and their halberds were wetted with spray, so that pulling in unison they appeared like many annoyed automaton for some toy navy cranking its way across the sea. Man, this is poetic. So many. Oh boy. On they rode up and down the azure roads, a caravan of little gewgaws, adrift upon the formless and alien plains, and heaving endlessly around them. There was no human, not a woman among them, and they had all the pleasantries of Midgard's harbor save for away. They sang and swore, and chastised the young men who struggled at their stations. Their backs unaccustomed to the labors of a raiding craft. When the sky sank into darkness, the raiders kept on the light speed across heaven's floor, and knew that the state across by the ancient guardsmen overheard. Whose twinkling instruments allowed him to point out the way. So they rode without pause throughout the night, and by noon of the next day the black form of Europa's silhouette had spread across the horizon like a gathered snow. The raiders from the fleet of Godlander galleys awaiting their arrival with war machines perched on the decks, bombards, ballistae, flame speeders, and contraptions like which they never seen before. As the wind picked up and drew the galleys closer, their weapons began to glitter in the sun. The Godlanders had decorated the instrument with festival floats, spiking them with flowers, wicker effigies, and precious metals engraved with scripture, parade of the ingenuity of man's creative nature. Oh boy. The first volley poured through men and craft alike, and they were wet clothes, and the pieces sank quickly beneath the waves. How long has it been going? 23 minutes. Oh god, let's go. Some of the raiders stood up and drew arms, others sat down to the boats, still gripping their oars as the grape shot continued down again. These sound effects. The raiders were adept at coastal incursions, but their craft weren't built for naval battle. The command to reverse row was heard, desperate through the rip of fire, and the vessels turned almost lazily with that chaotic rolling, knocking into each other with oars flaming like wings on some crushed insect. Again the shouting of the coxswains. Reverse row! Row, damn you! Again the mad hailstorm, its missiles selected by the Godlanders with childlike curiosity. Boats, saw blades, jars of lit pitch, the carcass. Account. Godland waxing and Midgard waning, like so many lapping waves of empire. But the 200 some craft set up for Europa, 43 returned, and the bad years pulled into port with the survivors. Fortunately, the Godlanders are fickle men, and they were unable to mount a siege on the city-state. Each petty king had the idea of to raid his rival during the gambit, and the blockade eventually disbanded as the goblins returned home to defend their holdings. But it was the last raid nonetheless. The vulture merchants abandoned Midgard to ply their trade elsewhere, and the city-state sank into a deep depression. There was enough food to go around, and the streets were plagued by violence. The noble kind retreated into their quarter along with their guard corps. Previously small-time games swelled up in the power vacuum. By the time we had to leave, the city-state was about to come apart at the seams. Oh, what a backstory. That sighed as, after a while, breaking the silence, and wiped his palms off the edge of the table. Well, daylight's a wasting. The morning air, still laden and cool, had begun to brisk in the growing breeze, and the rising sun had given route to the clouds, fled across the heavens. Their retreat painted in fantastic hues, splotches of blood, and bands of lilac and gold. I found that in the field then, spade in hand. We said our goodbyes a bit for a distance. He clung to his labor. Remember how to get here, right? Asked himself. He asked, half yelling over the sprouts. Of course I do, I replied, and I was off. At the wheel, I turned and waved one last time. After a few tries, I managed to catch the old man's attention. And I stepped into the shade. I opened my eyes, started. With eyes jolting upright. My sweat and clothes were cloven out cool from the air, some tears on my spine. I cursed myself out for allowing this to happen. How could I have been so stupid? That was stupid. You know the monsters only come around at night. You're a dumbass. I should try to find that clear again. Suppose. So I'm all fired, and with the night out, in the morning I can work out. I'll work on figuring out where I am. Finally step forward with one hand probing the darkness. I make my way through the trees. It's impossible blacking here. I can barely see the tip of my outstretched hand, let alone the errant branches that stick me in the face. And this damn shirt keeps giving me the chills. Yet I cry as I trip over an exposed root, stumbling forward a few paces until I braced against the trunk. Really, really good. The noise thunders through the woods, and wake the chirps and coos of nighttime revelry cease. An ominous silence as the wheel itself had hitched its breath in anticipation. From somewhere nearby I hear a noise. Ahead and to the right. Again, a little closer now. Mother of mercy, let it be some doe or stag, a rabbit or a boar. Anything but the thought that's come dancing through my imagination now. It's a monster. A hand. Was it a voice? Shakily I draw a semicircle over my heart. My hand. Yeah, it was. Thank the mother. Could there be someone else out at night, this far away from the civilization? Who's there? I call back, cupping a hand around my mouth. No reply. And are my ears playing tricks on me, or did he say something about his hand? My hand. Once again. Are you okay? Are you hurt? I asked loudly, and began picking my way through the dense undergrowth. An injury would explain why he's caught up in the night. For the slurred sound of his voice, he appears to be a bit delirious. It's a woodcutter or a hunter probably. Hopefully, he knows his way home and can point me to Midgard in the morning. A few paces further in the field, I can finally make out the vague silhouette of a man. Yes, you, over here! Press forward towards him quickly, near tripping over another root in the process. Come face to face. Stop running in the forest, man! Oh, no. Rogan, taking my hand. Of course, spurred by a electric terror. Behind me, I can hear give chase from that from me. The thought of defending myself fits briefly, but fear has made me an imbecile. I can't think and for much play. All I can do is run. And the dark, reaching shapes of trees whirl around me like a tempest. The branches gripping at my arms and ripping across my eyes. The snake catch me head first, breaking its thorn up my throat, across my face, but I managed to avoid getting to my way. And I break into the glade. At this open ground, I manage to pick up the pace, so my lungs feel like they are going to explode. Oh boy. A quick glance over my shoulder reveals the pinpoint of its eyes. clearly visible in the night and getting closer. It was enough now for me to hear it calling. Organ, my hand. How can it speak? They're not supposed to speak. And how in hell does it know my name? The counters on my pack rattle violent as we cross the remainder clearing. I take a running leap and clear the small stream at the glade's perimeter. And I go crashing the dance wheel on the other side. The brush stick here, my tree slows to a lurching, awkward stride as I attempt to clear the briars that snare me. My getaway is reduced to a series of trips and ear falls. You are so dumb, Jorgen. You could at least try to work out the rules for this monster. No. Never mind. I can tell it's getting snared too by the sound of struggling through the vegetation a short distance behind me. Up and ahead, the brush is thin enough for me to see the night sky. If I can get out of this dense patch quickly, I can outpace this thing on the other side. Let her coast and then to stop myself, my ankle twists painfully on the dew-slicked grass. Oh boy. I flail for something to latch on, some root or sapling, but catch nothing. And so I somersault down the slope and over the side of the ridge. I land on my elbows at the bottom, the frame of my pack kicks into the back of my head and has me seeing stars. Now I'm in a panic. I try to stand, but it's no use, my ankle feels like it's broken. I scurry forward on my hands and knees, hoping that I might be able to hide in the thicket. Deeper in the brush, obscured by undergrowth, I lay still and attempt to gain some control of my ragged breathing. The sound of that thing pick its way down the slope is clear in the still of the night and made thunderous by its portents. I reach for my sword, but not on my back anymore. I was asleep from the scabbard when I took that tumble, damn it. He's dead. I shout something awful, draws closer, my heart knocks against my chest like a baby ram. I emerge from the darkness, somewhat human in appearance but misshapen and wrong. Its long, spindly limbs probe the thicket around it, pulling aside branches and searching through the undergrowth. Finally I can hear my name being whispered as it searches for me. The organ! It's not like this, I pray. No, not like this, I pray. I don't let some hunter find a pair of clothes in the wild and have the last anyone hears on me. The thing head swivels around in natural fashion, but for the moment it seems to have lost me. Thank the mother, I say sharply. Too sharply. As it crosses under a break in the canopy, its warped features are illuminated by the moonlight and can see clearly for the first time. Its long, gangly limbs, the black, oily skin, the bilious, yellow eyes, the awful grin, ear to ear, yet somehow the expression seems emotionless. My hand, the voice comes again, cultural and strange. It's another step forward, so I bolt from my hiding place. How long have I been doing this? Dear God. You know what? Now finally, I'm going onto my feet like a mannequin ratcheted by its strings. I manage to limp away, although my ankle burns with each step. Then clambers over a rotten log and I turn to hastily fumble over my pouches. Oh, a rule, I need a rule. Trade it the bone. General effect, okay. Branch the crackles. There's no teeth on my skin nor any fingers around my throat. Take my hand. I hesitate. Can't hurt me, can you? My hand? Something has bounced on the though I can't imagine what. The thing certainly doesn't seem capable of taking me, at least for a moment. Though it's unusual that one would be made so docile by just one rule. There's no matter any further I might show the thing, I can't resist the thing to experiment. Examine the thing. With my bad ankle, I maneuver to take a closer look. The organ, my hand. But the soundness of its speaking catching me off guard and flinch backwards again. Well, somehow it's not really speaking. Its mouth doesn't move when it talks, and neither does its teeth part. In closer inspection, I find that grain isn't segmented into actual teeth at all. Rather, it's a single block of bony material with deep grooves, as if the thing were carved or whittled into a man's crude likeness from some wholly ratchet material. You know what? That's it for now, guys. This is not a let's play, that's a let's read. Well, let's read a bit more next episode.